behemoth conferences, bragging rights at stake, the SEC versus the Big Ten. LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. So USC's offense will go to work first. And now we get a look at Jaden Mayava. We're expecting a masterclass in quarterback play as these two get set to square off. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions.
And I know Reese already talked about the quarterbacks. These are two really good football teams. Like, I'm excited to watch them throughout the season and where they could go and where they could get to, because there's a lot of potential, a lot of talent. Obviously, the triggermen, they're the reason it goes. And they're the spotlight tonight, Palmer, for quarterbacks like you that love QB play.
No doubt about it, man. And this is what college football is all about. These are the games, especially as a quarterback, that you look forward to the most. Going up against great competition, another good quarterback on the other sideline, and coming out on top. You can't overthink it. You can't try to do too much. You have to operate within your offense and put trust in your teammates to get it done.
To the air, it's Mayava. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And the Trojans will send out the punt unit. He'll take it on the return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The LSU Tigers offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Now we say hello to Caden Durham. Churned out more than 150 yards and found pay dirt a couple of times in their victory last game. Here's Caden Durham to begin the drive.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to...
Snags it, and there's running room. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. The Tigers peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air, and now back to the line. Snagged in the middle, it's Green. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards, he gets it down to the 20. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Now the play fake. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on third and long. Looking to the big tight end. What a job to lay out and make the catch. And the field goal unit will stay put as the head coach decides to go for it on fourth down. Bringing the heat. Touchdown Tigers. What a catch in the end zone for 6.
And we're not surprised, right? Finding the big fella down in the red area. Like the power forwards, those guys that basically set up shop, rebound, go get it. You know if somebody's on, they can still make the catch. A lot of times they say quarterback's best friend, tight end, especially in the red zone.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. And I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Looking deep. Pulls it in on the right. Got loose, made the big play, and took it down to the 31. The Trojans in the hurry-up.
I like the aggressive play call there on offense. You're taking a shot on 3rd and short, and maybe what you're thinking is, even if this is incomplete, we're going to stay on the field and we're going to go for it on 4th. But really nice route, beautiful throw. I don't know if the defense was expecting that, and they gave up a big one through the air.
Now on 2nd down. Trying play action. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Taking it the other way. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. And he is taking it all the way back. Touchdown, Tigers.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the... This is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
He'll start the return inside his 5. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Looking for a man, it's Mayava. Grabbed in the middle, it's Mosley. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Guys, LSU has the lead here. Man, that was an impressive and dominant 1st quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. A strike downfield. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. New set of downs after the completion. He wants to throw it again. Finds his man. It's Bowman. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Floats it out in space. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. Fires to the big fella. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. And the Trojans go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Got his man on the outside. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Running inside. It's Miller. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And that's not going to be a 1st down. He stopped just millimeters away from moving the chains. It is loud in here as they try to help him get a stop on 4th down. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Bowman. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
And as a quarterback, man, you have to have a short memory, right? Be able to put mistakes behind you. He threw an interception last possession. Who cares? Nice job coming out, getting organized, getting the play down, having confidence, and now they're moving the ball right down the field.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Motion from the wide receiver. Rides to the back, and he could not get loose on the run. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. From the gun, wants to pass. Snags it. And he gets it right on the cusp. Maybe a few pebbles short of a first down in that football. I see the closed fist from the ref. It'll be fourth down. On the direct snap, it's Jordan. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans.
Exactly what we got right there. Touchdown here, and I know it's taken a while. They hadn't had a lot of success up until that moment. Late in the second quarter, they finally were able to punch one in the end zone, and that's going to give them some confidence now to take into the locker room here shortly at halftime, but they've got to play much better in the second half.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. On the run from inside his own 5. He's tackled right there, but a good job to pick his way and find some room on that return. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to pass, it's Levitt. Over the middle, complete to Wilson. He's stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. The Trojans will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Wilson. Makes a move. Oh, what vision. Can they catch him? He will score! Touchdown, Bayou Bengals!
What a way to seize momentum here. You start the second half, you take the first kick back to the house. Great blocking and an awesome job in the open field, making people miss and showing you the speed on that return. Wow.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Fielded in the end zone, it's Barber. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. Makes a grab and room to run. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Trojans headed quickly to the line.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Short completion on first down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They've got to find a way to get some points, to create some experience.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. The Trojans line up to punt it away. That first punt was a beauty. They'd take another one just like it. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. They've seen the good and the bad already. A touchdown on the opening drive, a pick on the second one, and now to try to get things back on track. Oh, they're after him. Finds space on the right. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Levitt. Throws to the tight end. Pulls it in, it's Green. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there. The Tigers will line it up on 1st and 10. Handoff, Caden Durham. Picks up the first down. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. They'll move the wide receiver. Now from inside the red zone. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Caught. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. So now with 1st and goal, let's see what LSU does here. And he's in! Touchdown, Tigers! They'll try to add another to their lead. 8-7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. He'll step out of bounds just short of the 25-yard line, and this offense has an explosive play early in the drive. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. Looking for room, it's Jordan. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back to pass, it's Mayava. Pocket breaking down, looking deep. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Here's a give to Durham. He'll try to take it back. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the 3rd. Guys, LSU has the lead here. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. Looking downfield on 1st down. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Here's a little room there. Bounced off his feet. 3rd and 3. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to throw on 3rd. Makes the grab over the middle. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. He's looking to throw. Under fire. Buying some time. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
I really like the play by the quarterback. Very, very smart. Listen, early in the downs, goal-to-go situation. Drop back, you don't see it right away. Tuck it and get positive yards. Make that next down easier so I can try to get a little bit closer to the goal line and I can get that touchdown. Headsy play by the QB.
He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. They'll run it with Caden Durham. Did not get an inch. This defense digging in, and it's 4th and goal. And the offense doesn't bat an eye. They'll stay on the field and try to score from the 1 on 4th down. Touchdown, Tigers! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So a drive that started just beyond midfield, only 49 yards. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Here comes the USC offense to get this drive underway. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
The completion picked up 6 yards on 1st down, now 2nd and 4. Looking for open space. It's Jordan. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
He'll pull it down. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that 3rd down. And the Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Jordan.
And that was a pretty good run there for the offense. And listen, I know this game's over, but that's what this offense needs a little bit more. They need a little more balance, a little more easy 2nd down situations with some positive runs on 1st down. They just need something to get them going, some kind of spark. The ground game might be it in the future.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Off play action. The short hands, it's Jordan. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.